Alright, welcome to Ekidel, where we train future structural engineers. So today we want to start the part 2 of this hotel building. Last time, I forgot to tell you that, I forgot to mention rather that I haven't studied your plan from the architect that the architect have given to you. There's need for you to identify the type of building that you are to design. So looking at this, if you look at this place, laundry, kitchen, we have rooms here. This one must serve as what? As passage through which people can move and then enter each of those rooms. And here you can see we have what? Waiting room. So automatically this one, looking at it, it shows what that what is maybe small hotel building. Is that okay? Small hotel building. Though when you are designing something like this, if you are not sure, you can call your architect who gave you the drawing to tell you which type of a drawing it is, so that it will help you in your what? Your choice of what? Of loadings. So that is that. And as you can see in part 1, we have done our what? Our GA. We have done our GA. So, and we have also what? We have set it at what? At origin. Not only that, we have also saved it at on what? As a DSF file, so that Protastructure can be able to do what? To identify. So today we are looking at part 2 of a hotel, of what? If a story building of this what? Of this hotel. So therefore, let's start and see how we can export our drawing, our GA to what? To Protastructure. So let's go there. So I haven't done all of this, and you have save it as GSF, the DSF. All you need to do is to go and open your what? Your software, which is what? Protastructure. And once you click on open, or you double click on your desktop, you have something of this. So now that you have something of this, all you need to do now is to do what? Is to click on display that's what? New project. I see this is Protastructure 2018. So you click on what? On new project. So once you click on new project, then you now do what? You now, what's the name of the structure? Hotel building. Hotel, let's make capital letter. Hotel building. Depend on the name we want to give to it. So hotel what? Hotel building. That is that. Sorry, hotel, wrong. Hotel building. Okay, hotel building. So once you have given your project the title, what do? You click on what? OK, and wait for it. So you can now see it's asking you at this point to do what? To select your code of practice. So now whatever code you are choosing here, that's what the software is going to use to do what? To design your structure. So if you click on Eurocode, it will use Eurocode way of what? Of design to design your structure. So if you use Bscode, so for me, for us, we are using what? BS8110. So you click on it. Once you have clicked on it, click on what? Import. You click on import. So let me close this place and let's wait. Sorry. And let's wait for it. So you can see it here now. So as you can see it, it has given you the face. It has the software what is already open. So now that software has opened, the next thing to do is to do what? Is to now come here, come to this place. Coming. It's just to come to this file. When you come to this file, you come to what? To model file import. So when you click on it, so you come to what? External reference drawing. So you now click external reference drawing and wait. So at this point, what you want to do now is what? Is to load, isn't it? Is to load our what? Our drawing. So you click on what? On load and wait. And wait for it. So while we are waiting for it, okay, it has come. So what do we save it? That drawing with? We have to look for what? What we saved that drawing with. I think we saved it on our what? Desktop. So let's go on desktop and see. Okay, you can see it here. Desktop, because we saved it at what? On desktop. So I click on desktop, you can see it here. So it's story what? Building. So now what you need to do is to click on what? Open. Let's close this one. Click on open and what? And wait for it. So click on open and wait for it. So you can see it has come up. So it's asking you, is it in millimeter? That's the unit, or centimeter, or meters. So it's in what? In millimeter. You click on what? You click on OK. I've already clicked on what? On DSF, isn't it? Display reference drawing, and also use what? DSF color. So you make it what? You tick it. So the next thing to do is what? To import members. So click on import members. So you click on import axis. Do this now. Click on what? Import what? Axis. So we now come to this place. Don't forget now, part 1, there are things we use for our axis. So we use what? We use Y and X. So we have what? We have our X, and then what's our, here we have our what? Our Y, isn't it? And at the same time, import column. So what do we use as our, to identify our column is what? C. So you can see, click on C, Do we see it now? The next thing to do was to click on what? On OK. So you can see at this point now, what you now need to do is to click on what? On start, and see if there's any error that will occur. So you see, finish, model, building model check complete, number of error 0. So what do? You close and wait. Let's wait for it. As you can see, you know why it's like this? It's because of the way the architect designed his own drawing. You can see the one way on our own, we try to do what? During our paneling, you can see all of them came out, but notwithstanding, so we are going to use our AutoCAD, the one we have in AutoCAD, to do what? To get our beam. You can see all our columns are out. But if you look at this, the design is based on what? 225, and this one came in with 230 by 230. So that one will be adjusted later. So, but first of all, let's see how we can put our column. So sorry, our beams, and follow it through how it was in AutoCAD. So you can see the one we did on our own. That serves as our primary and secondary beam in order to make this place a panel. Remember that time, if you watch our part 1 of this Storey building designs, so you see it, and all those people we adjusted, you can see all those lines. But looking at the kind of wall that the architect used, you discover that it could not detect it at this point. But notwithstanding, just to continue, we can do what? We can follow it through our AutoCAD to insert our beam. So what you need to do now is to come to concrete member, and click on what? On your concrete beam. And once you click on your concrete beam, what's the depth of our beam? Is what? 450. We are using 450. And what's the width? Is 225. If you watch our part 2, is what? Part 1 rather is 225, isn't it? So what do you start to do? Let's first of all look at this, our AutoCAD. If you see it here, along this line, we have what? Our beams, isn't it? And also this place stop at this point, isn't it? So now what we need to do is to do what? Come to this place, to the end. If you like, you insert this one after the other, so you can see it. Let's check. You can see 225 by what? 450, isn't it? So also at this point, we also have this one from here to here, isn't it? And also from here to, I think, to this particular point. Yes. And also, because I'm doing this because I'm already used to the drawing. So from this place, how many column? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the what? Secondary. We have what? Secondary beam. So four columns. Then I come here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is second. So that means I'm having column along this line. Sorry, beam along this line, and this one now becomes my secondary beam. Why this one become my primary beam? And don't forget, how do we have this this place? I come to this my AutoCAD. You can see each of this one and this point, isn't it? That's where we have our column, our beam rather. So I come to this place and click. Also, I come to this place and click. Automatically, I have this place, isn't it? So all I need to do now is you can also see this place already identified. So I come to this place. I also take to this side, then also come to this place, do the same thing. Now you can see this place. So at this point, we need to know which one is a primary beam and which one is a secondary beam. Here, is that okay? Because we know that this place is our staircase, isn't it? This is our staircase. So that's what we are going to do. Sorry, this place what? Our staircase. But before we come to this place, let's finish this side. So let's look at our AutoCAD again. Let's check. So at what point do we have this one here? This 1, 2, 3. At this point, we have this, and then come back to this this last one here. So I come to this place, this 1, 2, 3. So that means I have from here, I zoom it out to this place. Then I also have what? I come back to this place, isn't it? That's based on what we are having. So I come to this place and click, and don't forget we have this here, that passage. Remember that passage. Let's stop here. I think so. Okay, I come to this place. I think we also have it here. Yes. Because I'm already somehow used to the plan. That is why. So I come to this place. That is why, as a structural engineer, get used to the plan, understand the plan very well before you start your GA and design. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3 panels, and let's check. Let's confirm it. How many panels? 1, 2, 3. So you can see, very correct, isn't it? So now that is that. Then you come to this place and check if it's okay. It's okay. So how is this place looking like? So let's see. Definitely this one is going to connect like this, I guess. Yes. So this place we have what? Don't forget when we cut this place. To make it a panel, land on the primary beam. This one will also land on the primary beam to cut it, and this one will also come to this place. So if you check very well, go and watch our part 1 of this video, then you understand what we are doing here. So that is that. And then what's the next thing now? So let's see. Okay, remain this place. So let's go and check and see what we are having here. Which one is a primary beam? Is this one primary beam, or this one is what? Primary beam, and which one is secondary beam? So let's go and check. So looking at this, the span from here to here is small compared to span from here to here, isn't it? So let's take our dimension and see. Let's take it and see. Okay, 8. You can see it's 8. So why this one here, from here to this place is what? 7. So we can take this one. This one is what? Is my primary beam because of the width. It's my primary beam. So this one become my secondary beam. So I come to this place. You see, we are taking our time to teach you how this one is done. If you look at this span, definitely this side, our depth of foundation, sorry, our depth of beam is actually small. So from here, for me, I will take it to what? 650. Let's see, 650. So from here to here, this place, because it's going to carry this particular beam again. So I have to make it what? 650. So that is that. And let me check my span from here. Okay. So from this place, from my AutoCAD, let's see, from my AutoCAD, what's the length of this beam from this point to this point? What is it? 540. That means I can still use 450. So now I come to this place, right click and what? Property. So come to this place, come up, then I make it what? 550. So you can see 550 because this span is still within. So it's this one, and then from here to here, this. So you can see, don't forget that this place is our staircase, isn't it? This particular place is our it's our staircase. This place is a room, at the same time it has a a toilet and whatever here. So let's check, let's look at it and look at our AutoCAD GA and see if it's in line. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, then staircase, this is a toilet, this one, and then you can see here we have 1, 2. Do we have something like that? 1, 2. Okay, at this point of column, let's see. So we don't have, so you can see that means we have a beam here. So you can see it now. We have a beam here. So you can see how we are taking our time to do this. So we have a beam here. Yes, a beam. The next thing, okay. You can see how neat this thing came out. You can see very clean, very clean, because we save it at what? At GA. At GA. Assuming you not save it at GA, you will find it difficult, and somehow your work will never come out as good as this one. So what you need to do now is to do what? Click on this and right click and click on what? I'm coming. So for us to do this one now, what you need to do is to edit all of this, and you can do it at once. What you need to do is to click on this one and come to this place, because it's 225, not a what? Not 230. So press the shift key and click on this. So all of them have been highlighted. All you need to do is right click and do what? And say property. So it automatically show you this. So 230. So at this point you click and then come to this place and make it what? 225, and then press OK. Automatically they will change. Use it now. And also this place, sorry, highlight and then come to this place and do what? And make your 225, and then click on what? And OK, and that is that, and then you do what? You do your closing. So you can see it here. So we are done with that. So everything is what? Perfectly in order. So let's see. But now we have what? We have our cantilever. We have our what? Our cantilever at this point, isn't it? So therefore, let's go and check our AutoCAD and see what we are kind of cantilever. Either is a cantilever that is carrying load, or just a rail. Is that okay? So let's go and see how we can do that, our cantilever. And this one will be done when we are doing our inserting our slab. So that is that. So let's see. So the next thing now is to do what? To continue and then begin to put our slab. But before we put our slab, we need to know that there are some places that the the slab is carrying is carrying wall. So let me explain that to you. So let's look at our AutoCAD. Now looking at this ground floor here, look at this ground floor. If you notice, you see there's a wall here, isn't it? There's a wall here, but in our what do you call it, in our Protastructure, we did not indicate that wall here, because based on our paneling, this panel is still within the Bscode of slab. Is that okay? Which says that the area of a slab should not be more than 30 square meter. And if you take the dimension of this place, so go and check watch our first part 1 of this video, so I can understand this very better. So looking at this, it's still within our Bscode. So but there's a wall on this, and some might just decide, okay, and say, okay, in this ground floor there's a wall, and since there's a wall here and they are typical, so this place also there's a wall, which means that this wall is going to be on top of this wall, isn't it? And then just a slab in between, and they just ignore it. No, because in the course of construction they decided not to put this one here and now change it to this side. So what's going to happen to this slab? Do you understand? So it's better you load the slab. You load the slab of this place such that it will be able to carry this wall, either with or without this wall. So do you understand? So we are going to load this place separately. So the way this place is, it's still okay. It's the same thing. So, and also this place what, there's a wall. So number 1, number 2, normal, then number 3, slab 3 here is what, there's a wall. So we are going to load it separately. So do you understand? So let's go there now and see how that can be done. So let's come to this place. So go to our slab, concrete, and come what, to slab. So we are using our slab thickness to be what, we are going to use our slab thickness to be 150. Is that okay? Sorry. Oh, sorry. So we are going to use our slab thickness to be what, 150. Is that okay? So 150, and my thickness of slab, if you look at some will say 20, but me, I always what, love 25. The thickness, sorry, the concrete cover 25, because if my reinforcement my quartz aggregate is around 20, so at least to be able to flow, isn't it? So I use my cover to what, to be 25, and depth of my slab to what, to be 50. So let's look at loading. And since this place is a hotel building, isn't it? This building is what, is a hotel building, isn't it? So let's go there. So at this point, how we normally choose our depth of our dead load is your finishing load. This one stands for what? For finishing load, which is maybe your ties, your terrazzo, and the rest, which is what, some use 1, some use 1.2. You can see we are taking our time. That's Ekidel for you. So some use 1, some use 1.2. So for me, I normally use 1.2 plus your partition load. Plus your partition load is what, 1.7. Your partition load is 0.5. So if you add 0.5 plus 1.2, give us what, 1.7. Is that okay? So here I put what, 1.7. And if you put 1.7 or 1.5, it's still okay. That's 1 kilonewton per meter square for your finishing, and your 0.5 for your partitioning. So that in that case, so it becomes what, 1.5. But for me, I have explained I'll use 1.7. Is that okay? That's for this place. I'm not talking about where there's a wall. So therefore, for the life load, don't forget we are designing for what? For a hotel. Is that okay? A hotel. We are designing for what? For a hotel. So we are going to check. So we are going to check and see, as we have said, it's what? It's hotel, isn't it? It's a hotel bedrooms. You can see bedrooms, you can see all of them. So then that means it's a hotel what? Bedroom. So I come to this place and choose my life load. You see, impose load means what? Your life load. So right click and then look for your hotel. You look for what? For hotel. Okay. Hospital, what? Bedroom and hotel. Okay, you can see it here. Bedrooms in hotel and what? Motels. So that is that. So what we are going to use what? 2.0 kilonewton per meter square as our what? As our life load. So you click on it, and this is it here, isn't it? Don't use this relative level. Watch our Ekidel. You know how to use, where to make use of what? Of this. And we are also going to use what? Produce video on that. So this is it. And we begin to do what? To insert this one and this. Don't forget this place is what? There's what? There's a wall here, isn't it? There's a wall here. So let's go for where there's no wall. No wall here. No wall passing through this one. No wall passing through this one. No wall passing through this one. And I think let's go and check our AutoCAD and see my AutoCAD. Looking at this design, there's a wall passing through this place. So I will not put it here. There's no wall here. Yes, there's no wall here on this one. So there's no wall here. I insert here. What about this place? Is there any wall there? Let me see. Is there any wall? No wall. No wall. Still okay. Still okay. No wall. I can put it. Yes. So but this place, there are what? There are walls, isn't it? There are walls. And this place, there's also what? A small wall around this this place that passes through this what? Through this beam. So at the same time, we are going to see how we are going to load this beam. Are we together? See how we are going to load this this our beam, because we are not going to load it all through. No, we are not going to load it all through. That will be in our in our part 3. We'll be loading this particular structure. So let's do that and do our, now instead of using your line load on those places where the wall is passing through, don't use it. To avoid, put line load here, line load here, line load here. The best thing to do what is to load your slab. So to now load your slab, it's advisable to use 2.5 as your dead load. So no matter what, the wall on this place, if they let them change the position of the wall, the slab will still carry it, because the slab is already been loaded in such a way that it's to carry a wall. So anyway, they now decide to put it during your construction, there's no problem. The slab is what is ready to take it. Is that clear? So, or you increase the depth of your slab. Is that okay? Increase the depth of your slab. So, but for me, I'm loading this instead of increasing the depth of slab to what? To 150. To instead of using 150, I'll use what, 175. Don't ever use 200. It's too much. It's too much. So I'm using 150. So since I'm using 150 as my slab depth, then I'll now increase my dead load, which means that in the course of my drawing my strip, understand, my spacing might not be 200. It might end up being what, 100, 125, or 150 highest. Such a thing, make sure that your spacing is not more than 150. That is that. So for me, now to avoid putting line load, I'll just load my slab and what, 2.5 as my dead what, as my dead load. So because of the wall that's passing through this, so I put here, and then I put here. So that is that. So you can see we are done with inserting our slab. But what about our cantilever? So we need to put our cantilever. There's a cantilever here that comes to this place, up to this place, and also like this. There's a cantilever here. So let's see how we can put that. Now to do that, then you have to go back. You have to close this place, and now go to your AutoCAD and see what is the length. What is the length of this out? What is the projection from the face of this to what? To this is what? 659, isn't it? 695. Let's see, 695. So let's go back to our concrete. 695. We should not forget our slab. Then this one, don't forget, is what? Is type 1. So this time around you click on it and come to what? Type 12. Type 12 is what? Is a cantilever. So you click on it, type 12. So start your what? Your loading. We are using 150, isn't it? We are using a 150. I'm coming. Okay. We are using 150 as our this. What's our cantilever length? Our cantilever length, we are saying, is what? It's a 695, right? 695. Let's confirm. Yes, 695, isn't it? 695. Let's see. 695. And what else again? Okay, this, let's go to our loading. Our loading is the same thing. Is that okay? No. Our depth. But let's go and check to know if there's a wall. If there's a wall on what? On this cantilever. Is that okay? So you come to this place and see. Let's confirm from this section. So looking at this section, there's no wall, there's nothing here, isn't it? There's nothing at this place. So there's nothing on this. So do you see it now? This cantilever, there's nothing there. So which means the load what reduces. We just put our what? Our line load. So let's go back. I'll make it what? This one, instead of 2.5, I can just put my what? 1.5. Is that okay? I go back to my 1.5, but don't forget that at this point it's a cantilever. There might be a ray, isn't it? A ray. So we put our what? Parapet load. Is that okay? Our parapet load. So which you can make it as maybe 1.5 is okay. 1.5 will also carry it. It's still okay. Is that okay? To load this edge. So therefore, once this has been done, the next thing is to begin to what? To insert. Let's see, from this place to this place, out. Use it now. You can see this line. It means what? The line load is already on it. So let's confirm. Let's confirm our measurement from this place to this place is what? You see, 695 accurate. Is that okay? 695, very, very accurate. So what I need to do, I click on this, right click, property, and begin to insert. And begin to insert my column to column. Then this one to this place. That is that. And also we have from here, if you check our drawing from AutoCAD, we have from here to this place, from here to this place, and also from here to this place. Yes, from here to this place. So that is that. And let's close it. Let me close this. So let's confirm from our AutoCAD and see. From our AutoCAD, let's see. Okay, let's even confirm this one, because what we have here is for this. That is something is for this one. So let's see. Let's confirm this place. It's very, very important to know if they are the same. The way I'm saying is they are not the same. So let's see. From this to this. Okay, so you can see it here. You can see this one. You can see this. You come in. 480. You can see 484. 484. 484. So that means we are going to go back and edit it and delete this. Then check the property of this, and then change it. 484. So you change it to what? 484. update. You see it now, update, and then close it. So then start again the property and begin to insert the same thing that you have there. Then this one, yes, we are almost done. Good. So we are done with our modeling for this one. Now we are done. So which we are going to see, this is the entrance, so which we are going to see everything now. So that the main one thing that needed to be done, so which we are going to do. So we come to under your story, edit story, under your edit story. Yes, so under your edit story, since it's a commercial, this place that I call first story bottom level, this place, that's from your natural soil, that's the surface of the soil, to the one that will project from the surface of the soil. You know, after digging, once you have finished digging and you are laying your blocks, it will get to a point that your block will reach the surface of the soil, isn't it? Then from that surface of the soil, above the surface of the soil, to the point where you have your plinth, where you have your plinth or oversight concrete. Then we are saying what, since it's public, it says what, 600, isn't it? We say it's what, it's 600. So now click on what's our height. So we need to go and check from the what do you call it, from architectural drawing, from our section, what's our height of each. What's the height from this plinth? Is what, is 3,000. Is that okay? It's 3,000, which means what, is okay, because it's what, is 3,000. Is that okay? It's 3,000. If you add 3,000 plus this, we have our total height. Is that okay? Above the ground level, which is what, 3,600. What do I click? I click on what? On OK. You can say yes. So that is that. So now let's look at our 3D and see what we have gotten. Right click and right click and come what, 3D, and let's see. So you can see it. So you can see our work. Oh, sorry, there's a mistake. There's a mistake. Let's go back. Here is our staircase, so our void. So we are not supposed to put anything here. So that is that. So you can see it here. So you can see. So this is how to model your slab, your first floor, your ground floor. So you can see it here. You can see our cantilever. You can see our cantilever here. You can see, and you can also see this side. So you can see it perfectly model. Is that okay? So now at this point, it's always advisable, now that I'm done with this one, it's actually for you to do your model check. Is that okay, before you continue, so that if there's any error, it's easier for you to do what, to correct at this point. What I say, easier for you to correct what, at this very point. Very easier to correct at this very point. And how to change this your axis. As you can see, this is your axis. All this X to maybe to numerical number, this thing. Let's see all these ones, this Y1, Y2, Y3, how to change it to maybe 1, 2, 3, and also from here to maybe A, B, C, D, all has been done. Go out to Ekidel YouTube and type how to change what, your axis, or rename your what, axis, and type what, by Ekidel. So you see there how to change this, so that your work will come out what, neat, that everybody what, will appreciate. So that is that thing that I have not done on this part. Let's see. I think that is all. In case you have not subscribed to Ekidel channel, I want to say you should subscribe. It's very important, because there are some fantastic video that we are planning to release, which I don't want it to pass you by. We are also going to be doing what, steel designs, roof trusses, all of this we are going to do, so that when you have a drawing from architect that has to do with what, with steel, you will not be running away from it. That's why Ekidel is here to do what, to share our knowledge to you, so that you can also become what, a better engineer. Not only that, don't hide the knowledge. That's why in Ekidel we are not hiding our knowledge, by making sure that what, you also invite other friends who want to be good when it comes to structural designs. So that is that. And not only that, please, I want to say that there's this software called Stonebridge Template Detailing. I haven't designed everything that's needed for you to detail your work properly in such a way that is very good, because we have all said it several times that good detailing but poor good designs, modeling and designs and analyze, but poor detailing can still lead to what, to the collapse of what, of a structure. So therefore, to avoid that, it's very important to have a good detailing. So to do that, go to our Ekidel YouTube and type how to detail what, your drawings, by using Stonebridge by Ekidel. So whatever thing you need, just type it and say by Ekidel. You will have answers to it. And I have said, subscribe so that you can have access to all our videos and the recent videos that are so wonderful, that will be coming up very soon. So thank you very much. God bless you. Till I see you next time in our next video, whereby we'll be putting what, our walls. We are going to put our walls, and at the same time, if you look at our days, if you look at this place, there's a wall passing through here. there's a wall passing through this place. There's a wall passing through. So we are not going to load this place with entire of this beam with what? With wall. No. We are not going to load. If you load that like that, that's over design. So your wall is passing through a particular place here. How do you position your wall at this point to that what your beam, sorry, your wall can follow through this beam? All will be done in part 2, and we have also done video on that, so you can go and watch it and see how wonderful it is. Thank you very much. God bless you. Till I see you next time in part 3, whereby we'll be inserting our walls at the same time do our roof beam. Thank you very much. Till then, and God bless you.